All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to yoga. I'm Sarah. We're actually going to begin class standing up, and you can move towards the top of your space or your mat. Feet about hip-width distance apart. Just standing nice and tall, letting your arms reach down. Palms can face forward. Go ahead, close the eyes. And just take a couple full deep breaths here. Expanding your lungs, your ribs as you inhale and release as you exhale. Feel free to keep your eyes gently closed. As you inhale, sweep your arms up to the ceiling. And on the next exhale, take a side bend to the right. Continue to breathe as you're on that side. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale to the left. Keep that breath going. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the left. And inhale, reach up. And then exhale, just float those hands back down to our sides. We're going to interlace the hands behind us, right thumb on top. Roll the shoulders down, knuckles reach towards the floor, lifting our chin and chest. You can start to bend the knees, taking a forward fold here. Hands can float away from the spine. And rest the hands, slide them down the legs. We'll step our left foot back, find a low lunge. We'll tap that left knee down. Fingertips reach up, crescent moon, shoulders down, palms face in. Or option to bring the hands on that right knee. Wherever you are, gently open and scoop that right hand behind us. Take a little bit of a twist. Release. Step back, finding our high plank. We're going to lower to knees and shins, one knee at a time or both together. And a few rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, lifting chin and chest. As we exhale, curve the spine, tap back. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Take about two more. As we finish, come back to tabletop, tuck the toes, press the hips up and back, taking a down dog. Start to pedal and alternate the heels. Checking in, head and neck, gently nod it yes. Maybe shake it no. Start to look towards our hands, bring the feet all the way up, back to the top of our mat. Hands to the legs, long spine, halfway lift, take an inhale. Exhale, fold, sweep the arms out and up, stand tall, reach the arms high. And then rotate those hands back down. Interlace the hands, left thumb on top. Shoulders down, knuckles reach towards the floor, lifting the chest slightly. Continue to breathe, knees bend as we fold, hands float away. Resting the hands, sliding down the legs, stepping our right foot back this time, low lunge. Soften that right knee down. Hands can come up towards the ceiling or on our left knee. Relaxing shoulders. From wherever we are, twist and open that left arm behind. And release the hands. Step back, high plank. Again, both knees are one at a time. Lower down, finding tabletop. Inhale, cow. Exhale, take that cat back. Couple more, finding inhales, arch. Yes, curve. Come back to tabletop, tuck the toes, hips up and back, finding down dog, stretch out. Walk those feet up to our hands, forward fold, top of our mats. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. We'll take a deep bend into our knee. Let's sweep the right arm towards the ceiling. And release, switch out, deep bend the knees, left arm high. Releasing the hands, turn those feet out, walk them a little bit further apart, heels and toes out, start to bend the knees coming down either to a yogi squat, heels down, or heels can be slightly lifted, finding your garland pose, just opening up the knee and hips. Hands can stay down. If in a yogi squat, if you want to press the elbows into the knees and start to open the hips a little more. And then stretching out the legs, finding our forward fold, step back to high planks. From knees or toes, lower all the way down, elbows in. Then inhale, cobra, shoulders away from the ears, lifting chin and chest. Gently release. We're going to take that 3 more times. So inhale, a little bit of a lift. Gently release. Inhale, lift. Lower down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And lower. Press into the floor, lifting the hips up. Tabletop. Tuck the toes, high plank, hold. Press up and back, finding down dog. Next inhale, we're going to sweep that right leg up, knee can bend. Bring it through, finding low lunge. Press down, high crescent lunge, lift toe. Goal post the arms, lifting chest, baby back arch. High crescent lunge. We're going to warrior 2, press that left heel down, open everything up. Shoulders, hips facing the side. Extending side angle, right arm forward and down. Maybe start to take a few big circles through that left arm. So you kind of open the chest. Reach all the way behind us. And then revert. Let that left hand gently lift us up. Finding a reverse triangle. So stretching out the legs, lifting our right side. Stand tall, feet turn to that side, wide forward folds all the way down. Reshift the hips a little, or here, maybe even nod the head yes. Shake it no. Or if hands are floating off the floor, maybe grab for your elbows like a wide rag doll. Making sure those hands come back down so you can turn back to the front. We'll step back, finding high planks. We're going to side plank facing to the left side. So we'll keep our right hand down, opening the left arm up towards the ceiling. You can keep the legs separated or stack. We're here for 5. High plank, 4, 3, 2, gently come back, finding high plank, long spine from knees or toes, all the way or halfway. Maybe adding in your up dog, elbows slightly bent, lifting the hips and chest. Tuck the toes, find high plank and down dog, stretch back. Left side, so sending our left leg and toes up. You can bend the knee at the top. Bring it through, low lunge. Lift tall, high crescent lunge, reach up. Bend the elbows, baby back arch. High crescent lunge. Open all the way up, warrior 2. Shoulders, hips to that side. Extending side angle. Again here, start to take some big arm circles through that right arm. And try to open the shoulder and chest. And then reverse. Right hand gently lifting us up. Reverse triangles, stretching both legs. Stand tall, feet to that side. Taking wide forward folds all the way down. Same options here, maybe grabbing elbows. Sway the hips. Move out the head and neck. Wherever we are, gently turning back to the front. Step back, finding high plank. Other side planks. We'll spin those heels down. Feet can be separated or on top of one another. Reaching our arms up towards the ceiling. Side plank. Here we are for 5. For 4. High plank in 3. 2. Finding our way back to high plank, long spine, knees or toes. Elbows in, chaturanga, cobra or up dog. Soften the elbows. Hips high, high plank and down dog. Taking a breath. Bringing our feet up to our hands. Take our forward fold. Gonna add on to all that. So halfway lift. And fold. Now inhale, chair, knees soft, bend the heels down towards the floor. Airplane the arms, sweep behind. Bringing our left leg with us as we stand up, find a little balance. See if we can interlace those hands. So right thumb on top, knuckles reach towards the floor. Sending that left foot back to find our crescent lunge, keeping those shoulders down, hands reaching towards that back foot. Then releasing our to a twist, bring that left arm forward, right arm behind. 2 things happen, spin that back heel down and open and windmill the arms, warrior 2. Deep bend into that right knee. Now stretching out our right leg, finding triangle, let the hips reach back, lengthen out and down. Top arm strong, soften that front knee. Left side gently lifts us up, reversing triangle. We'll bend our front knee, cartwheel the hands, finding low lunge. From here, tap that left knee down towards the floor, taking our crescent moon, sending the fingertips high here at a baby back arch, hips and chest forward. Release the hands, step back, finding high planks. Hold here or chaturanga, knees, toes, cobra or up dog. Our way back to down dog in a full breath. Next inhale, bring feet up to our hands, forward fold. Take our halfway lift. And soften and fold, knees bend, come to chair, hips low, lifting chest. Airplane the arms. Try to bring our right knee with us as we stand up, little bit of a balance. This side, left thumb on top. Shoulders and knuckles reach down. Right toe, step back to find crescent lunge. Bring your shoulders over the hip. Release to our twist, right arm forward, send that left hand back. 2 things happen, heel down, cartwheel open, warrior 2. Stretching left leg, triangles, let the hips kick and slide out, forward and down. Right side lifts us up gently, reversing triangles. Hands cartwheel as we bend that front knee, taking our low lunge. Tap the right knee down, crescent moon, fingertips high. Bend the elbows, lifting chin and chest, hips forward, little back bend. Release the hands, step back, finding high planks. Together, we're gonna lower all the way down from knees or toes. We're gonna stay down at the bottom. And go ahead and interlace the hands behind the head. We'll let the elbows be wide. And we're gonna inhale, start to lift the legs and the chest. And then exhale, lower everything down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Prioritize using your whole breath to lift up and your whole breath to lower. 3 more. Gently inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And lower. Bring those hands back underneath us. Press the hips up, finding our tabletop. Tucking our toes, stretch up and back, finding down dog. We're going to inhale, sweep that right leg high, knee can bend at the top. Now bring it towards your nose and curve your spine, stretching out your back. Inhale, right leg high. Bring it across to our left arm like a big side plank. Kick out. Spin your left heel down, open the left arm high. 2 things happen. Hand comes back down. Back heel turns to the ceiling as our right knee squeezes in. Stretching right leg high. Knee to nose, low lunge. We're going to spin that back heel down, come up and open, warrior 2. And stretching out that right leg, triangles, forward and down. Now coming back up, finding star pose. So heels and toes out, reach the arms up to a big X. As we exhale, we're gonna horse and bend the elbows. And inhale, stretch up. Exhale, horse, sink down. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, horse. Last time. Inhale, star. As we horse, we'll stay so hands can come to the legs. Feel free to bring your chest forward, maybe dip the shoulder, shift a little side to side. Gently continuing to open the knees over the toe. And as we stretch out the legs, we can turn to the side, taking our wide forward fold. If we take a deeper bend into our left knee, walk the hands a little bit towards that right side. Hold. And come back to the center and switch. Take a deeper bend into your right knee. Hands can walk towards the left. Come back to the center. Hands and feet turn to our front foot. From that front foot, we're going to press the hips low, lifting the arms back up, finding our crescent lunge. Hands in the heart center. We'll twist to the right. So twist, then tap that elbow towards our front knee. Check in that top elbow, relaxing it down, shoulder down, charge through our back heel. Unwind, bring those fingertips down. You can kind of launch forward. We're going to cross that left leg behind our right. Taking across forward, fold. Any degree of crossing. You can even adjust where those toes want to point. Maybe the weight's more on our front foot. Maybe we split it between the two. Cross the ladder a little. Go ahead, step that left foot back, step our right foot back, finding our high planks just right away, hips up, finding down dog. We're going to inhale, stretching our left leg up, knee can bend at the top, and draw that knee towards our nose and stretch out the back, so press the ground away. Inhale, left leg, reach out and up. Crossing to our right arm, like a big side plank, pick that foot out, Right heel spins down as we open the right hand up. Two things happen. Hand comes back down, back heel to the ceiling. Left knee comes in as we stretch it back up. Come through low lunge. Heel spins back down, warrior two. Left leg stretches, triangles, out and down. Right side lifts us up. Star, heels and toes down. On our exhale, horse, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Two more, inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse again. We'll stay here. Maybe this time keeping your chest up tall. Be more about just sinking the hips straight down. Hands can still be on the knees a little bit. Kind of keeping our chest up, shoulders over hips. And then from here, as we stretch out the legs, feet can turn to the side. Take that wide forward fold. And then readjust those feet back out a little bit to the corners. We're going to start to shift towards one foot, then the other. Kind of crawl the hands side to side. And maybe you start to take that a little bit lower, inch by inch, moving towards side lunging. If you need to then widen or shorten your stance, think of it as like a half yogi squat on one leg, stretching out the other, just as low as feels okay. Come up as much as we need. And then once we shift back to our left foot, we'll turn back to the front, firm up the legs, come up to our crescent lunge, hands into heart center, twist to the left, then right elbow to our knee, top elbow relaxing down, shoulders down. Unwind, plant our palms, shift forward, bring that right leg behind our left. We take that cross forward fold, any degree of crossing, back foot down or up. And as we step our right foot behind us, take our lunge, step back to high plank, pressing our hips up and back, finding down dog. We are sweeping our right leg up. We're just gonna bend that knee, bringing our shin forward. So as our knee and our ankle touch down, keep your back toes tucked for a moment. So as our knee touches to the floor, making sure we're on top of that back leg, then we can untuck the toes. Keep our weight a little bit more towards the left side. Feel free to be right here. If you like to bend that back knee, roll that right hand behind us. Maybe getting a quad stretch. If you know this doesn't feel good, come onto your back and take a figure four, crossing right ankle over the left thigh. Or if we want to then release and descend down to the floor, maybe stack your palms, releasing the forehead. Just making sure we stay on top of our left leg and we don't roll off onto our right hip. We'll take about 5 more breaths or so. And wherever we are, we're in our pigeons as we sit ourselves back up. Now you can sit onto your right hip. swing that left leg around to meet our right. We're going to find our way to our boat pose together. So we're going to squeeze the shins together. Hands can be underneath the legs for a moment. Shoulders down, long spine leaning back slightly. If you want to float those hands out in front, we're going to hold here. We're breathing for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4. We'll cross our right ankle in front in 3, 2. Gently release, cross your right ankle in front or bring your right knee on top, finding your cow face leg. Knees are stacked or crossing at the ankles, knees and hips wide. From here, we're going to inhale, reaching our arms up wherever we are. As we exhale, interlace the hands behind the head, elbows open wide, lifting our chin and chest. Take another inhale. Now, as you exhale, you can start to kind of fold, curving over the leg. And again, inhale, open the elbows, lifting our chin and chest. Exhale, take a little easy curve to fold. One more time, inhale, open. And exhale, fold. Inhale, open. Go ahead, just release those hands. And then maybe walk them a little bit out in front, folding over the leg. As we sit ourselves back up, we'll unwind the legs, shake them out. You can kind of unwind. If you're coming onto your back for figure 4, roll down. Otherwise, press up and back into down dog. Moving into our other side. So left leg is up, bending that knee as we bring the shin forward, knee and ankle. Keep those back toes tucked first. Making sure we're on top of that back leg. Then you can unrelease those toes. Stay here. If you're adding in your quad stretch, bending our right knee, roll and circle the left side behind us. Or descend down, maybe to the hands, finding your pigeon. Again, just know we'll take about 5 breaths here. Stay right on top of the right leg, not rolling off to the side. If we're in pigeons, making our way back up, now we can sit on that left side. Swing our right leg forward to meet our left. Finding our way to that boat pose again, squeezing the legs together. Hands in close first, gently lean back, arms out. You need to hold and breathe again, just here for 8, for 7, for 6. Our left leg will cross over in 5, 4, 3, 2. Gently start to release. 1, left ankle crossing in front or left knee on top, cow face leg. And we're going to inhale, reaching the arms up, lengthen the spine. And exhale, finding palms together. So a reverse prayer. We're thinking about our thumbs reaching towards the base of the skull. Elbows are up, shoulders down, lifting our chin and chest. Hold here and breathe. If you want to add a little bit as you inhale, you can think about lifting your chest slightly. As you exhale, just soften back down to a straight spine. A little inhale, lifting. And exhale, kind of hold just slightly, keeping the arms up, shoulders down, opening the chest. Then releasing, and we can fold over the leg. As we make our way back up, unwind, shake out both legs, have those feet planted. We're going to have the hands reach forward. We'll take that same curve through our spine, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Think about almost like your cat back. Once we come down, then you can bring those feet and knees in, massage out how we need to, movement. And we'll make sure our right knee comes into our chest, extending that left leg down and long. Your knee can stay in if we want to open it a little bit towards our right shoulder. Making sure both hips are flat towards the floor. Feel free to concentrate on the hips. You want to concentrate on the hamstrings. If you want to extend that right leg up, maybe in that case, bend your left knee and just allow all the focus to be in that right hamstring, and don't worry about that bottom leg. Keeping shoulders and our head and neck nice and easy. Whether we're focused on our hamstring or that hip, take about 2 more breaths. And then moving into our supine twist. So right leg can come across, really opening up the arms and the shoulder. If we felt ourselves leaning all the way over and that right arm is just floating in space, maybe unwind the twist slightly and actually bend your bottom knee. Maybe even plant that right foot a little bit more towards the floor. Wherever we are, gently unwind as we bring the legs back in, move around how we need to move to the other side. So starting with our left knee in, bending right leg down, finding our opening in our hips. If the knee opens up towards our shoulder, we'll stay in the center. Concentrating more on our left hamstring as we extend that leg up. Bend your bottom knee. Take the effort out of the body and focus just on that stretch through our left side. Whether focusing on hamstring or hip, take about 2 more breaths. And again, we will then bring the left leg across our body. More about opening up the shoulders and the chest to start. As that leg falls, if we really fall off to the side and our left arm dangles, maybe come out of that twist slightly. You can bend your bottom knee. Left foot can prop towards the floor. And then release. As we bring the legs back into our chest, and a little movement side to side. And you can start to kind of kick forward and back if that feels okay, rolling the length of your spine a couple times, or however you need to find your way up to a little ball, a little crouch and curl, weight forward on both the hands, and back towards the feet. Have our chin into our chest. Then begin to stretch out the legs, heels pressing towards the floor. Maybe even have the feet just a little bit further apart from each other. Keep the knees bent. Give the moment to shake your head. Yes. Very big, but slow. Kind of let your whole upper body move with that. And then you can kind of let that die down. And go ahead then, let the head move a little side to side. It's nice and easy. And then come back to neutral. Keep the knees bent. Think about trying to roll up each vertebrae. So we're going to take a 10 count to roll all the way up to stand. Allow the knees to be soft. So here we go for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7. Those knees soft. 6, 5, 4, backing 3, 2, slowly come all the way up. 1 without moving anything else. Just roll your shoulders back. Allow those knees to straighten. Press down through the feet and up through the top of our head. Just return back to those palms, maybe gently facing forward. Close the eyes. Just take a couple breaths here on your own. An expanding of your inhales and the release in your exhales. You take as much time as you need or want here, but know that this is where I leave you. Stay well. See you next time.